Spiritual Journey. Join our three-part series of how a world filled with so much noise drowns our spiritual well-being and the journey through its turmoil. Part 1. The Hollow Echo. The city, once a vibrant symphony of life, had become a cacophony of noise for Elias. The relentless blare of horns, the hurried footsteps, the constant chatter, it all blurred into a deafening roar that echoed the emptiness inside him. He was a man adrift in a sea of people, a ghost haunting his own life. Elias had everything the world said he should want: a successful career in finance, a penthouse apartment with a breathtaking view of the skyline, and a social calendar packed with events. Yet, beneath the polished veneer of his life was a gnawing void, a spiritual famine that no amount of success or worldly pleasure could satiate. He chased after temporary highs, a fleeting sense of purpose in the bottom of a glass, or the fleeting embrace of a stranger. But each morning, the emptiness returned, more profound and more suffocating than before. His relationships were a reflection of his inner state, superficial, transactional. He pushed people away, afraid to let anyone see the broken man. Hiding behind the expensive suits and confident smile, he wore his cynicism like a shield, a defense against a world he believed was as hollow as he was. One night, the mask slipped. Alone in his silent apartment, the city lights twinkling like distant, indifferent stars, a wave of despair washed over him. He felt the weight of his own existence, the pointlessness of it all. He collapsed to the floor, the cold marble a stark contrast to the firestorm of emotions raging within him. Tears, hot and heavy, finally broke through the dam he'd built around his heart. He didn't cry for a specific loss, but for a life a soul in exile. In that moment of raw, unadulterated pain, he whispered into the darkness a single, desperate plea, a prayer he hadn't known he needed to say. There has to be more than this. The echo of his own voice was the only answer he received, but for the first time in a long time, it didn't sound so hollow. Join us in our series, Part 2, A Glimmer in the Gloom.